Now, just like with Avid, we want to go over multicam editing. Now, this is just how to set it up. Again, usually with multicam editing, I would have a game plan. Remember, as we discussed in class, if we have three camera angles, we would have a wide shot and a medium shot close up. So if I would have a wide shot of myself sitting on a couch with another individual, with my wife, then you would have that would be one angle. Then you would have an angle of the two of us as a wide shot. Then the second angle would be a medium shot of me, and then the third angle would be a medium shot of my wife. And then you would edit them together and put them together. This is just what I'm going over how to set up the multicam mode if you were to do that with such an example. So I'm just going to take three random clips. This is not really going to make sense footage wise, but I just want to show you how you would do multicam editing on here. So I need to select the clips in my bin, right? I gotta make sure three clips. I'm just gonna select three random clips, and I'm gonna put endpoints for all of them. So I'm just gonna select three random ones. I'm gonna select an endpoint here at the beginning. I'm gonna do the one next to it. I'm gonna do another endpoint, and then I'm gonna do the one next to it here, and I'm gonna do an endpoint there. So there it is, three of them, endpoint, right? And then I'm gonna select all three of them that I made endpoints on and control click on it. And what I want to do right there is create a multicam source sequence, right? Now it's time to check the settings. Clearly, I want to make sure that um, you know that my endpoints are that's what I'm going for. So we're gonna go. You can go by audio, you can go by out points, you can go by time code. A lot of people like to go by audio because you want to match your audio a certain way. I'm going to name this multicam and then custom. We're fine with that. Or you can go by the clip name, you can go by the audio. So again, we're going to keep it the audio fine. We're going to keep the endpoints fine. We're going to do the audio. We're going to go by all cameras. And then camera names will be by the clip names. That's fine. So we're going to hit OK. So if we scroll down to the bottom here, let me move this up, we have that multicam clip, and there it is. There's that multicam clip on my timeline here. So I want to make sure that my sequence options here, not only we got the magnet on here, that the nested is on, because the override will have whether they're individual clips or other effects. I just have to make sure that the nest is on. So it is on. So I'm gonna, make sure that that those nested settings is on. So I need to drag this clip to the timeline here, and there it is. So I did that to the timeline. Now I need to select the multi-camera in the program monitor. So how do we go about doing that? Well, we have settings here. Just notice you have your wrench. So let's go to those settings here. And now I need to view multi-camera. And now I see the big footage is what my timeline sees. And right now in yellow, the main clip is on. And let's go all the way to the beginning. So we have one camera, and that's what we're seeing right now in big. Then we have camera 2 and camera 3. When I hit the spacebar, I need to start cutting. So that's why I need to start selecting the other camera angles. So let's see if this works for my trailer. I'm going to hit spacebar. I'm going to hit camera 2, camera 3, back to camera 1, back to 2, back to 3, back to 2, and pause it. So when I paused it, for example, and let's go back, notice in green, look at each time I pressed, and I'll drag my indicator now to the right. Look at each time you see it go yellow on the second clip where I made that cut, and you see those lines on the timeline. Every time I did that angle, it made the cut. So especially if you're doing a scene with multiple angles like that, say if you do a living room scene that has 5 angles and you need to see all 5 angles at the same time, multicam editing is your best friend and is going to help you with your editing process.